it's coming out Wednesday. We are gonna have an LA party on the 15th, so we'll make sure you guys get the invite. But Dog wanted to make sure that you guys saw it first and was able to, tap in. But this is a surprise project called Is It a Crime? And Robert,
What's up, man?
Yo, why the title? Is it a crime?
Because it felt like all the shit I was doing was criminal in certain eyes. So I just wanted to ask the question, you know what I'm saying? Is it a crime, the shit that I'm doing? You know, you love some of the shit I do, then you hate some of the shit I do. So it's a basic question.
Yeah, but you see it all. You know, sometimes people think you can't see it all.
I hate it all. I hate it. I just don't react to everything. You know what I'm saying? I got so much shit to do. I got way more customers before I get to you. So it's like I gotta keep rolling and keep making sure that I got something on my plate rather than looking back.
You know what I want to ask? The intro.
Oh,
What intro?
Did the nerve finally get touched, or the intro is very crazy. Everybody's gonna go crazy when they see the intro.
shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah, shut your bitch ass up. Is it?
No, I mean, for many years I've been like really extending the olive branch and being positive and, like trying not to pay attention because I got too much shit to do. And, it felt like when I bought Death Row, that like struck a nerve. But I didn't do nothing to put more fire. I was actually showing what it should be. And it's like, it gets to a certain point, like I was explaining to my son, I'm from the hood. You can't keep throwing rocks at me and bullying me and think I ain't gonna say nothing or do nothing. I can't do nothing, because you ain't PC. But I can say something. And I'm only gonna say it one time. You're only gonna get one verse. You're not getting a whole song. You're not getting all that energy. You're getting one verse, choking the shit out of you with truth while you lying.
Snoop, does this make you feel like redemption has come full circle or what?
No, it's just, being aware. Like, not being so far up to where you don't pay attention. Like, to know what my fan base want, what they looking for, what they love from me, to know that and not get so far away from it. I can grow and get bigger as an artist, but I know my roots is that. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit that we react to. That's the Snoop that everybody loves. So I gotta find that energy sometimes because I get so caught up with trying to be, inventive and futuristic. Like, how do I think differently than things I've done before? But sometimes it's the shit that I've done that I gotta go back to keep me, inspired.
So let me ask you this. What year would you rate this new project? Because I feel like 94. Like, I get some 94 that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
It's 2025, cuz it's just the spirit of, you feel like that energy.
Yeah.
Cause I came back down.
Yeah.
I didn't play the boardroom. I went back to the block. But not on no get at a nigga shit, but educate, elevate. Show and teach what an OG looks like, what an OG's supposed to do, how he's supposed to influence and inspire, and lead the right way. Come from the gang culture.
Yeah.
It's in my heart, it's in my spirit. But I'm about uplifting and moving to a whole new environment. Like, I fuck with everybody. It's every gang, every hood, I'm respected in because I give respect. That's how I give respect.
Yeah, so with this right here, I think you touch even the youth. You know what I mean? I'll say anywhere from 10 all the way up, especially with the motivational between the skits and all that. But what was your target goal in the beginning? Like, you want to just touch everybody, or you had a specific age demographic?
No age, more about, I heard everything. I heard everything y'all heard.
Yeah.
I didn't say nothing. And like I was telling the homie earlier, I'm like, y'all can't fight for me.
Yeah.
Y'all can try to defend me, but I gotta fight for myself.
Yeah.
So it's like, to defend anything on my behalf is cool for y'all to do, but it's better when I do. It's like if a nigga slap you in the face and I come and sock you, they ain't gonna respect you.
Yeah.
But if you sock that nigga, they gonna respect you because you handled your business and didn't have the homies get involved in all types of energies that you can't control. Like I deal with shit one-on-one. I don't ever bring my homies or none of that shit. If I got an issue, it's a one-on-one issue so it don't involve extracurricular mind states that you can't control.
What you have the opportunity to work with just about anybody in this rap game. What made you pick a Russell or a Sexy Red, or even bring your roots back with just the production? What made you pick these specific people at this specific time in your life?
To believe it or not, they all was a part of my life. Like Sexy Red is my niece. She be over there all the time. Lil Russell, I just love the way that nigga hustle. Like he's a different kind of spirit. And one thing about me, I fuck with my young homies, no matter where they from. I'll reach out to you on DM, I'll send you, repost your shit. Nigga, I really send you a video and be like, nigga, I'm a fan of your shit. Nigga be like, nigga, that was really Snoop Dogg. Yeah, I really fuck with you. And with him, I hit him on the DM like, nigga, I fuck with you. Cause he like, nigga, I'm in LA, I'm so, pull up, nigga. Nigga brought a camera crew, we did like 3 songs in one night. So his energy was like mine used to be. So it reminds me of me, his spirit. And he got a lot of E40 in him, like just that Bay Area hustle.
This seemed like a real culmination of all your success. What made you want to get personal with this record like this?
It's been a long time. I should have met you. About some hood shit to step to. When you act nice, that's when they disrespect you. Come sit down with your uncle. Let me spit at you, nephew. As simple as that. You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes, look, Snoop Dogg is so far away, but he's so close. You get what I mean? Like you see him on TV, all these different big things that he does, but he's still a nigga that you can walk up to and say, what's that? You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, my music didn't do that. My other shit was doing that. My music didn't do that. My music, it got so far ahead that it was ahead of its time. I feel like the last record I put out is so good, niggas ain't gonna respect it till I'm dead. It's the truth.
First of all, thanks for inviting me to come to Rick.
Come on, my nigga.
Yeah, that's love. But it was a song earlier that sounded like you were singing. I don't think I ever heard you a song like that before. What inspired you? I don't know what the name of the song.
Close to summer.
No, was it fast or was it slow?
Slow, like you.
For my wife?
No, not that. I like that.
Probably
Jack
is it a
had
cry?
way before that. It was like he was kind of singing.
Summertime so cold.
Yeah,
Like
verses
this
sound like
every
you singing. What
summer.
inspired you to do something like that?
My nigga Denon Porter from Eminem's camp from D12. He sent me a couple of records, and that record stood out. Just the shit. Everybody think it's a hot summer, but it's always a cold summer. Cause girls are always fighting. I looked on the internet the other day, them bitches fight like a motherfucker. Almost just no matter where, just girl fights everywhere. When you got niggas shooting at gas station, niggas shoot. It's like, and then I'm like, I wonder if it could be different. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like it's me singing it, but expressing. I really care. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't give it to you in a gangster song. I want to give it to you in a way where it's like, look at the shit we doing. These girls fighting, niggas are shooting. Man, why can't it be different? And it ain't a plea, it's just showing you what you look like. Like you need to see how stupid you look. Sometimes we don't know that. It's like the niggas that get locked up, they go to God, they want to be remorseful now, because they don't see themselves. If a nigga seen what he was doing before he went, then most likely he wouldn't make that decision to go. It was more about giving a picture, but singing it rather than rapping it. Because I think I can hold your attention more for singing. Thank you, bro.
Snoop, people always saying that you're like their dream collab or their dream person to meet. I think that last record with Marvin Gaye, when you mentioned in this, I'm assuming it's like a mini doc / like music compilation together. When you were saying you gotta be the biggest kid in the room, did it make you feel like a kid again to collab like that with Marvin and kind of seem like you're pretending, but you're also in there with
You
him?
see my face in that?
Yeah.
Some things that they had to take out because niggas too happy. They was like, oh, you too happy, cuz. Y'all understand this nigga's the greatest nigga to ever do it? Yeah, definitely I'm always a big kid. Even when I was with Run, from Run DMC, you could see like my infatuation with people that I grew up loving. I don't ever get too big to where I feel like I'm bigger than you. If I know somebody or I see somebody that I grew up to and they not as big as they used to be or they not having good luck, when they see me, they can't tell. Because it's more about the kid in me giving them all the praises on how I looked up to them and how they inspired me.
You know, sometimes boxers, before their fights, they always get asked, like, what statement are you making with this fight? I would ask you that with this album, because it seems like you're on some, all right, you guys have tested my gangster. You're going to see it now. What statement?
That's what you feel like?
Yeah, because that was all the
I like the way you
levels.
said that. You guys are testing my gangster. You're going to see now.
What
Oh, that's
statement
yours.
is that?
Yeah.
I like that. That's G shit. I fuck with that. That's kind of like, I can't say that, but I like that you said that. Like to me, it ain't what I feel, it's what you feel. I made this for y'all. This ain't got nothing to do with me. I got so much shit going on right now. I ain't got to do this shit. I could do whatever I want to do, but this shit right here was like, I need to give my people something because it's too much, I'm hearing too much shit and it's too much defending me, too much going against me, too much chit chattering. And it's like my people that was defending me didn't really have no ammunition because I wasn't saying that. So how you gonna ride for me if I ain't riding?
Fact.
Woke me up.
Yeah.
But you know what I loved about that? Is that you touched it and then you left it there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like you touched it, and I think when I took a speech class, they say you want to grab people's attention first. And once you grab somebody's attention, then they'll pay more attention. Right. And I thought with that one, you grabbed our attention, and then it was like, all right, listen now. When you did Unsung Heroes, what does that mean to Snoop?
Still with the business. Quiet.
Can you tell us what sophisticated cripping is all about? Because you hear that. You know what I'm saying? That sophisticated cripping though. And you teaching us how to really elevate and evolve, and we still can keep it cripping, but on a different level.
Well, if you understand the true meaning of CRIP, it's community revolution and progress. So what we do is we try to take things to the next level. Like my cripping go everywhere. It ain't disrespectful, it's representing. And once you learn that part, to take the disrespect and just leave it representing, then nobody can disrespect you. Like, our family is built on Bloods and Crips. We say blood, we say cuz, it don't offend us, because this is who we are. But we respect each other. There's no disrespect, it's all in representation. And it's all about elevation, like going to the next level. How far is your cripping gonna take you if you ain't educated enough to know what a contract is, to know how to speak in a boardroom, to know how to dress, to know how to be approachable? You can say it, but you gotta show it. And to me, I don't say it, I show it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Rick.
Now look, no matter what Snoop Dogg album that we heard, we know we're gonna get some gangster shit, right? But it's still love in each album. How did you master that with showing love and everybody love you no matter what flag they represent, what color they represent? Like, is that something that you do intentional? When you make these songs, you make sure that you put that love up in there. So it's like, you know, we get the gangster shit, we get a balance in each album.
I think I was raised like that, Rick, to love people. And thank God for the first death row that was built. It was built on Bloods and Crips.
Yeah.
And I'm from Long Beach. We ain't got no Bloods in our city. So it was a new experience for me and my homeboys. And they was never our enemies. That was the beautiful part about it. Like, we had more enemies from Compton Crip, which you know, than the Compton Bloods. So it was easy for us to mix and match with them. And some of them niggas was just like us. We just didn't know it. You feel them? I call them my blood cousins. Because it's like, and that's the difference between a grown man and a kid. A kid gonna try to bang on a nigga, a grown man gonna ask a nigga some questions to try to figure out how we can actually fellowship, nigga. We may be able to get some money together. And you know that you got niggas over here, I got niggas before you know it, we bringing people together. The first death row happened when the peace treaty, 4/29/92. But death row was already in motion. But that put us in full motion. You feel what I'm saying? And then it created a way to where the little homies now can go Bloods and Crips, neighborhoods, cross hands and do songs and really be about fucking with each other. Because we was the foundation. Before us, that shit would never happen. Never. So we the foundation to that. At the same time, we keep showing how we elevating that because we still doing that. And we proud of the little homies that's doing it too. That's making that mark and putting their flag down and showing that it's better when we together. Because when we locked up, guess what? Guess what? We together. We gotta be.
And they gonna put us all in the same goddamn cemetery.
Why it's gonna take that to get to that?
Now watch this. I see it's a couple of podcasters up in here, right? And I noticed on the first song when you were saying about Suge, you on the phone line, and we had that in the podcast community today. So when I'm seeing this, it's like, okay, even though motherfuckers be doing the bullshit, we still gotta show that we can't let it get to us. Speak on it, move, don't dwell on it, because there's a lot of kicking niggas down, you know what I'm saying, on this internet shit.
Right.
And I be reading comments like, man, it's making y'all look crazy on
Right
that
now, they
motherfucker.
making the West Coast look like goofies right now.
Exactly.
But this puts us back on a great platform because you guys have the opportunity to film this, to take this back and to show that we all ain't got homies that go sideways. We got real G homies that do it the right way. Start bringing stories about niggas like me and other niggas like me from other neighborhoods. I'm not the only nigga that do this. We always want to talk about the one that got cracked, the one that's doing bad, the one that's bullied. What about the ones that's really doing something good in the hood? I got 10, 11 homeboys from different neighborhoods. Joe Moses do great work in the football league. One of my blood family members do great work. Nobody puts him on a platform for none of the shit he did.
Right.
Like, but as soon as a nigga get a case and homies get the rat niggas out and snitching and they turning the hoods against each other, we got content. We got this. No, nigga, let's put some content on about positivity. It's all about what we project. Like, I could project negative energy.
Right.
But I'm projecting positive energy because I got the biggest platform of them all. So we can do the same. So I think we should take advantage of this, like the opportunity to say, let's start finding more, for the podcasters in here, let's start finding more stories of neighborhoods that's doing it the right way. Homies that's really not frowned upon. We could check their whole TRW and see that they went from gang banging to they ain't look back. Like no backslacking.
Boy with a flag, so boss with a bag.
Real shit.
Yes, sir.
Right where you sitting at. He like, you know, when you was at the Jabarga Square, the Jabarga Square is in Queens, New York. It's a place where I performed at in like 94 with the Dog Pound. I was on bail for murder, performing out there, and I seen Dougie Fresh, Run DMC. These are all the big niggas that's from the East Coast, and they all in the crowd at my show. So he say, nigga, when you leaving, you walking out, and I say, Snoop Dogg, what's happening? And you look back at me and say, get at me, dog. And he said that's how he came up with the motherfucking song.
Damn.
And I didn't even make eye contact with him. I just, get at me, dog. And the nigga made that motherfucking get at me. And that was my first time hearing it when he was sitting there telling me that. I never knew that.
Damn.
But that just showed how it wasn't a battle.